You can do now a lot of really cool stuff on the new iOS 27 Beta 2. A lot of new features have been added, and we have some hidden features to share with you guys, like this one right here. It is actually a feature that has been on Beta 1, but now it has been fixed and it works properly. On the lock screen, you can swipe to dismiss the media player. But what's the fix here is that now, when you start playing media again after this, it will reappear. Previously on Beta 1, you could just dismiss it, but there was actually no way to bring back the media player on the lock screen. There is also a change for Siri now. When you go to search here or anywhere where you have the Siri cursor, you will notice that it actually has been redesigned. The glow is a bit different, it's a bit colorized, and it's much more settled, which looks really awesome. So we also have a lot of other new features, like on the home screen here, you will get now new redesigned icons for the iTunes Store, for Compass, for FaceTime, for Translate, and for the Tips app. All of these have now the icons redesigned to better, of course, fit the new liquid glass icons that Apple has added to the new iOS 27, which in my opinion actually look really good. On the Notes app, you will have a shared folder here for the notes that you have shared. Now you will notice there is actually a new icon for your shared folder. So with iOS 27 Beta 2, you will basically get an Ask Siri button anywhere on iOS. Wherever you press basically a 3D touch menu, like on the Photos app as well. So here on any photo, if I just 3D touch on it, you can see once this window pops up, we will always have at the end right there a button to Ask Siri. In this case, of course, you're asking Siri about this certain image. New to the Siri app, which is of course very useful, is that now you can actually select your conversations. So this is how the conversations look on the Siri app, and now you will have that button right there from where you can choose between a list and a grid, but also it allows you to actually select conversations so you can quickly delete them if you want to remove them from your Siri app. Previously had to do this one by one. On Beta 1, no way to actually select, you had to delete the conversations all one by one. Also new to Siri, if you go to settings and you go under Siri, scroll down here and you will have now a section for visual intelligence. It says highlight to image search. This basically allows you to highlight on an image to search something, and you can now turn it on or off from here. We also have a new change here on the camera app. So notice right here this button where we have all the different like toggles for the camera app. It is just simple right here, black with the white dots. But if I go ahead and actually enable one of the basically here one of the options, then I will see here a ring around that button, letting me know that it's actually having an effect from one of those buttons that are actually enabled in the background. Then this is new here as well. So I just took a screenshot here of the settings page of my Wi-Fi connection, and you can see right here just under limit address tracking, it will show you the type of Wi-Fi you're using. So in this case it says Wi-Fi type, Wi-Fi 4, 802.11, and this is the Wi-Fi type that I'm currently connected to. We have also a few changes here for the Wallet app. On the Wallet app, you can now see the spending insights, which in my opinion is a really useful feature. So you can connect accounts to Wallet to see spending insights, recurrent transactions, account balances, and more. This is a great new feature for everyone that uses the Wallet app. Also on the Wallet app, when you go to create a new pass, you will find out here that now when you go to colorize it, you can actually also choose a gradient for the background. So you can see here basically a texture that you can choose. So you will have color, then you will have a few different options, and then of course you can customize it with any color that you want, allowing you to personalize more your passes. Apple has made some great changes for iMessage on iOS 27, and iOS 27 Beta 2 also brings some really cool new features for RCS. Now you can actually inline reply to RCS messages. So you're basically replying to a certain message just like you would do on iMessage, which is really awesome. Now, what you also get on iOS 27 Beta 2 with RCS is that now when you react to a message, let's say you love basically a message, it will show it properly on the other device, on the Android device, and won't just show them a text that you have reacted to that image or message, whatever that is. It will actually show the proper reactions that you have made. There's also a small change here on the settings. When you go to sounds and haptics, you can see now what Apple has done here with Beta 1, that they have added the slider. So you will have one for your ringtone, one here to match ringtone volume if you want to, but you will have the slider for timers and alarms, and then you will have the basically alerts and system search. But what actually they have done with Beta 2 is that they now have placed ringtones just underneath the volume slider for ringtones, so you can quickly find your ringtones and change them from there. The Home app now has a new splash screen talking about what's new in Home, so Apple Intelligence in Home, thermostat, and smart plug usage. And you will have here also other features that they talk about. You can go through this and see everything that is new with the Home app. But one thing that is new that I really like and will be very useful for everyone with an Apple TV is that now you will be able to actually update the software on your Apple TV directly from the Home app, and that is super useful. So that's basically it as far as features go for iOS 27 Beta 2. Of course, we're going to discover way more in the next few days, but you have to understand that this is not an update that will be packed with a ton of new features and changes like iOS 26 did. But in my opinion, this is a much better update, way higher quality. Everything works really smooth, and you won't even notice that it's a beta of such a major release. Now, for the first time on these beta stages of iOS, I could just say to anyone, you can just go ahead and update to the beta even on your daily driver. It is actually really good and very stable as well. So I see no problem with having this on my daily driver. Battery is good, performance is good, and we have some really high quality new features and improvements. Now, of course, we'll have to wait for Beta 3 to see more. That will be another couple of weeks from now. We're still, of course, on a 2-week schedule until most likely Beta 6, when we move on to a weekly schedule. So that's basically it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys on the next one.